competitiveness. That's nothing new for all the reasons that are already cited, because even in the pre-digital era, you went into a newsagent in Ireland and you were confronted with 12, 14 titles just laid out in front of you. And so, to survive in that climate and thrive was a big ask. And I've often sort of encountered newspaper editors in the States who have a monopoly situation in big cities and just, fall weak at the knees when they see the various titles out. And equally that applies nowadays. And then you factor in the digital, the international audience. And it can be a positive. And I think that's one thing that we're learning in terms of combined audiences, that we're in a growth mode, and that is endlessly reassuring. But on the other hand, it's ferociously competitive, and it's all those competitive forces that are coming to play all at once, and it includes the native digital operations, the native Irish, and the big international brands as well. So the one slide I would be reassured by is the transitioning, the offline into the online. And I think it's really heartening, notwithstanding all that competition, that the four big players are putting down big roots, and you've seen them all there now. Just on the quality card, so to speak, and I agree totally with David, and that's part of our big play digitally as well, that we are trying. We know we have to be in the breaking news business, but the distinctiveness comes from the context, the explanation, the comment, and we are heartened by the extent to which a paying subscriber, recognizes that and is prepared to pay what we think is a modest sum of money. But equally, the framework that we have is to allow, through a meter structure, a lot of free access, and that will continue to be the case. Likewise, the connection with home delivery has been a good platform for us because of that association, that warmness of brand coming through your door, maybe on a Saturday, and then consuming digitally throughout the rest of the week. So we're adjusting well to lifestyle, and that's giving us some good success. But when we launched, frankly, it was a worrying time, and we were first in, so we just didn't know how the market would react. But it was interesting to see the first thing after some sort of heavy criticism in social media was a debate about journalism and the value of journalism and what is its value. And in the end, people online were making the Irish Times case better than we would ourselves. So it was a very interesting trend by the end of the first 24 hours. But equally, I just stress, we have never said that a paywall is going to be the salvation of the Irish Times. It's going to be a very significant revenue base. We hope we can build on it. We think we can. But the whole competition, and particularly in a digital context, is such that I don't think you can rely on that as a source of revenue. But it is a very significant source of revenue that will fund our journalism.